Hello everyone, welcome to the lecture of this course Heat Transfer. Today we will be discussing some numericals based on the heat transfer through extended surfaces or fin. So earlier we have discussed the concept of the heat transfer through extended surfaces or fin. There we have seen what are the fins, what are their uses, their applications, then different types of fins, different shapes of the fins, all these things we have discussed earlier. After that, we have discussed the heat transfer through a rectangular fin surface. The equation of the fin heat transfer we have discussed. Now, while discussing the fin heat transfer equation, we have seen that there are three different cases that we need to consider. Now, those different cases, those were when the fin is of infinite length, infinitely long, then when the tip of the fin is insulated, and when the fin is of finite length. So for these three different cases we have discussed the fin heat transfer equation. Now based on these equations we will discuss today different numericals. Okay, so let us start this lecture. So what this first problem states that it is required to heat oil to about 300 degrees centigrade for frying purpose. A ladle is used in the frying. The section of the handle is 5 mm by 18 mm. The surroundings are at 30 degrees centigrade. The conductivity of the material is 205 watt per meter degree centigrade. If the temperature at a distance of 380 mm from the oil should not reach 40 degrees centigrade, then determine the convective heat transfer coefficient. So this is the question which is given here, and the diagram we can see here, that is figure number 2.124. So in this section the length and the width, these are given. The temperature is given. Now T naught 300 degrees centigrade. The width B is given 18 millimeter. And the length Y, it is given 5 millimeter, which we have written as 0.005 meter. And the length is given 380 millimeter, which is 0.38 meter. K, which is the thermal conductivity, it is given as 205 watt per meter degree centigrade. And T8 is the ambient temperature, it is given 30 degrees centigrade. Now here we need to determine the convective heat transfer coefficient. So this is the diagram. In the next page we will discuss the procedure to find the convective heat transfer coefficient, which is small h. Now here in this numerical, if we take into assumption that the fin is a very long one, so in that case we will use this equation that we have discussed earlier for an infinitely long fin. It is T minus Ta divided by T naught minus Ta, which is equals to e to the power minus mx. So this equation is familiar to us, so we need to only remember this equation and we will apply this here. So in this numerical, this equation will be written as T naught minus Ta divided by T minus Ta. This is equals to e to the power mx. Now the value of T naught and Ta and T, all these three different temperatures, these are actually given in this numerical, and the value of this x, it is also known to us. Now based on all these values, if we put these values in this equation, we will be able to find the value of m. This is equals to 8.673. So this is the first step that we have calculated here. But the value of m, it is actually root under hp by ka. That is also known to us. We have seen this earlier. Now this root under hp by ka, this is equals to 8.673. So that means HP by Ka, it will be 8.673 square, that is 75.22. Now from this equation we need to actually calculate the value of H, that is the convective heat transfer coefficient, and P is the perimeter of the fin, which you can easily calculate from its given length and breadth, which are given in this numerical, and K, that is the thermal conductivity, is also given here 205, and A is the area of this section given. So this also you can calculate here. Now putting all these values in this equation, you can easily calculate the value of the convective heat transfer coefficient. So the value of this H, or the convective heat transfer coefficient, we are getting here as 30.17 watt per meter square degree centigrade. So this is the procedure with the help of which we have calculated the convective heat transfer coefficient value here for this fin heat transfer. So let us move to the next numerical. So where it is given that we need to find the amount of heat transferred through an iron fin of length 50 mm, width 100 mm, and thickness 5 mm. The values of K and H, that is the thermal conductivity and convective heat transfer coefficient, these are given here, which are 210 kilojoule per mH degree C, and H equals to, that is the convective heat transfer coefficient, equals to 42 kilojoule per m square H degree centigrade for the fin material, and the temperature at the base of the fin, it is given 80 degrees centigrade. For the second part of this numerical, we need to also determine the temperature at tip of the fin if the atmosphere or atmospheric temperature is 20 degrees centigrade. So these are some data which are given in this numerical. We need to calculate the heat transfer through the fin and also determine the temperature at the tip of the fin. So let us first write what are the things given in this numerical. So the fin length is given L equals to 50 mm, which is 0.05 meter. Is the width of this fin, it is given 100 mm, which is 0.1 mm, and thickness it is given 5 mm. K and H, these are also given. Thermal conductivity and convective heat transfer coefficient. T naught is the temperature at the base of the fin, and TA, that is the ambient or surrounding temperature, which is or atmospheric temperature, which is given here 20 degrees centigrade. Now first we need to calculate the amount of heat transferred through the fin, which is Q. So for that we need to first calculate the perimeter of this fin. So the formula for the perimeter of the fin, it is equals to P equals to 2 into B plus Y. This B and Y, these are actually given in this numerical, so we can calculate the perimeter, which is 0.21 meter. Now to calculate the area of this fin, that is the cross sectional area, which is B into Y, breadth into thickness. So this area we can calculate as 0.0005 meter square. Now we need to calculate the value of M, but the formula of M, it is known to us, which is root under HP by K. This H is the convective heat transfer coefficient, P is the perimeter of the fin, K is the thermal conductivity, and A is the cross sectional area. So all these four different parameters values are actually known to us, so we can easily calculate the value of M, which we are getting as 9.165. Now to find the fin heat transfer coefficient, we need to use this formula, that is root under HPKA, then multiplied by T naught minus TA into 10 HML. So this is the formula that we need to use here. So in this formula, as all the values are known to us, so we can easily put all these values here and we can easily calculate the fin heat transfer, so which we are getting as 24.75 kilojoule per H. So this is the answer of the first part of this numerical. So for the second part of the numerical, you need to find the temperature at the tip of the fin. Now for this, we need to use this formula, that is theta by theta naught, which is actually T minus TA divided by T naught minus TA. This is equals to cos h m L minus x divided by cos h ml. So this formula of theta by theta naught we have seen earlier while discussing the derivation of this Finn heat transfer formula. Now here at x equals to L, we can write this equation as T minus 20 divided by 8t minus 20. This is equals to 1 by cos h ml. So from this equation we can easily calculate the value of the temperature at the tip of the fin, which we are getting is 74.21 degrees centigrade. So this is the procedure based on which we have discussed the solution of this numerical. Let us move to the next numerical. So what it is given here, a carbon steel. Now for this carbon steel, the thermal conductivity it is given, which is 54 watt per meter degree centigrade. A carbon steel rod with a cross section of an equilateral triangle. For this equilateral triangle, each side is of 5 millimeter. It is also given. The length is given 80 millimeter. It is attached to a plain wall which is maintained at a temperature of 400 degrees centigrade. The surrounding environment is at 50 degrees centigrade and unit surface conductance is 90 watt per meter square degree centigrade. So what we need to calculate here, we need to compute the heat dissipated by the rod. It is the heat transfer through this fin. Now if we consider this diagram here at figure 2.129, this rectangular fin you can see here, and the cross section is an equilateral triangle. So what are the things given here? Each side of this cross section that is given as 5 millimeter, which is 0.005 meter. The length of this fin it is given 80 millimeter or 0.08 meter. T naught is given 400 degrees centigrade. Then the ambient temperature is given 50 degrees centigrade. H and K, that is the convective heat transfer coefficient, and thermal conductivity, these are also given as 90 watt per meter square degree centigrade and 54 watt per meter degree centigrade respectively. So these are the things given in this numerical. Now we need to calculate the heat dissipated by the rod, that is the fin heat transfer in this numerical. Now the heat dissipated by the rod, that is the Q, that is the heat flow through the fin. So the heat flow from this rod, that is the fin. Now if we consider the tip of the fin, it is insulated. It is one of the cases that we have discussed earlier for this fin heat transfer. Now here the equation or for this fin heat transfer, this is equals to KAM root T naught minus TA multiplied by 10H ml. So this is the formula of the fin heat transfer in this case, when the tip of the fin it is insulated. Now here the value of or the formula of M it is equals to root under HP by KA, and P it is the perimeter of this fin, that is of this equilateral triangular fin. So this P it is 3A, and the area it is half A and root 3A by 2. That means root 3 square by 4 for this equilateral triangle. So this perimeter and area formula for an equilateral triangle it is known to us. Now the ratio of this perimeter and area for this equilateral triangle it is equals to 4 root 3 by A. So putting the value of this A, that is the each side of this triangle, we are getting here P ratio of the perimeter and area is 1386. Now if we put this value of the ratio and perimeter and area in this formula of the A, that is formula of M, that is root under HP by K, here H and K, these two values are given in this numerical, and ratio of this P and A we have just now calculated. So if we put all these values in this formula of this M, then we are getting the value of the M is 48.06. So this is the first step in this numerical. Next, we need to calculate the fin heat transfer. Now for this second part, we need to calculate all the values in this equation of Q, that is the heat flow from this rod, considering the tip of the fin is insulated. Now here you can see that all the values in this mathematical representation of Q, these are known to us. Now if we put all these values in this equation, then after some steps we are getting the final answer of this fin heat transfer value as 9.821. So this is the procedure here in this numerical. We need to remember the formula for the fin heat transfer when the tip of the fin is insulated. And then we need to remember the formula of this M, which is the ratio, which is the root under HP by Ka. Then as the cross section of this rectangle of this fin, it is of equilateral triangle. So for that we have applied the formula of the perimeter and area of this equilateral triangle. So some formula we need to remember in such numerical related to the fin heat transfer. Let us move to the next numerical. What is given here? One end of a long rod 35 mm in diameter is inserted into a furnace with the other end projecting in the outside air. After the steady state is reached, the temperature of the rod is measured at 2 points 180 mm apart and found to be 180 degrees centigrade and 145 degrees centigrade. The atmospheric air temperature is given as 25 degrees centigrade. If the heat transfer coefficient is 65 watt per meter square degree centigrade, that means the convective heat transfer coefficient is given as 65. Then we need to calculate the thermal conductivity of the rod, that means the value of K we need to calculate here. Let us first write what are the things given in this numerical. So the diameter of the rod, it is given D equals to 35 mm or 0.035 meter. The atmospheric air temperature at the ambient temperature, it is given 25 degrees centigrade. The heat transfer coefficient, convective heat transfer coefficient H is given 65 watt per meter square degree centigrade. Now the starting point at x equals to 0 is considered as the first point where the temperature is measured. X equals to L is considered at the outer point. As we need to take into assumption that the end of the fin is insulated here. Now for this insulated end, the formula which is known to us, which is theta by theta naught equals to T minus TA divided by T naught minus TA. So which is the ratio of cos h m L minus x divided by cos h ml. Now at x equals to L, in the above equation, we put the value of x equals to L, then we are getting as theta L by theta naught. This is actually 1 by cos h ml. Now theta L, this is equals to 145 minus 25, which are the values are given in this numerical. So which is 120 degrees centigrade, and theta naught equals to T naught minus TA, which is 155 degrees centigrade. If we put this value of theta L and theta naught in the equation number 1, then we are getting that the value of M, this is equals to 0.747 divided by L is the value of M we are getting here. But the mathematical representation of M, it is known to us, which is root under HP by Ka. So that means root under HP by Ka, this is equals to 0.747 L. So from this equation, we need to calculate the value of the K, that is the thermal conductivity. Now there are two or three simpler steps are given here. So all of you can do this part. So after certain steps which are given here, we can easily calculate the value of the thermal conductivity K, which we will get as 431.34 watt per meter degree centigrade. So this is the procedure to calculate the thermal conductivity in this numerical. So Let us discuss the last numerical here for this fin heat transfer. An electric motor drives a centrifugal pump which circulates a hot liquid metal at 480 degrees centigrade. The motor is coupled to the pump impeller by a horizontal steel shaft of 25 mm in diameter. For this horizontal steel shaft, the value of thermal conductivity is given 32 watt per meter degree centigrade. Now, if the ambient air temperature is 20 degrees centigrade, the temperature of the motor is limited to a maximum value of 55 degrees centigrade, and the convective heat transfer coefficient between the steel shaft and the ambient air it is given 14.8 watt per meter square degree centigrade. So in this case we need to calculate what length of shaft should be specified between the motor and the pump. So this is the question here, to calculate the length of the shaft. So first let us write what are the things given in this numerical. The diameter of this hot liquid metal rod, it is given as 25 millimeters. So this is the diameter of the horizontal steel shaft. Now the T naught, it is given 480 degrees centigrade. TA, it is 20 degrees centigrade. T1, TL, it is 55 degrees centigrade. K and H, these two values are also given, 32 and 14.8. From this numerical we can say that the shaft conducts heat from the pump, it is from T0, towards the motor, that is TL, and it also loses energy from its surface to the surroundings by convection. So this is from the general concept. After studying this numerical we can conclude this part. Now the temperature distribution, treating the shaft as fin insulated at the tip. So if you consider this case here, then the formula, it is theta by theta naught, it is T minus TA divided by T naught minus TA, and the formula of this theta by theta naught equals to cos h ml minus x divided by cos h ml. Now when the tip of the fin is insulated, that means that x equals to L, T equals to TL. Now in this earlier equation we can write TL minus TA divided by T naught minus TA is equals to 1 by cos h ml. Now in this formula, after putting all the other values, we can easily get the value of the ml, that is 3.267. This is the value of the m into L we are getting here now. But the formula or the mathematical representation of m, it is root under hp by ka. So here p equals to pi d and this cross sectional area equals to pi d square by 4. So putting all this formula and all the values which are given in this numerical, we can easily calculate the value of this m, so which is root under hp by ka, and the value we are getting is 8.6 per meter. So if we put this value in this equation, ml equals to 3.267, then we can easily calculate the length of the shaft. That is, we are getting as 0.3799 meter or 379.9 millimeter. So this is the length of the shaft we have calculated here. So these were the procedure that we have discussed today to calculate the fin heat transfer, considering different cases that we have discussed earlier. The fin may be of infinitely long, or it may, the end of the fin, it may be insulated, or the fin may be of finite length. So for these three different cases, we need to remember their heat transfer through the fin, this type of formula, and the formula, that is m equals to hp by ka, the formula for the theta by theta naught, this ratio. So if we, using all this formula for this fin heat transfer, we have discussed today different numerical. Okay, so this is the end for this lecture.